No, we didn't play any new songs at all tonight. Even though we have them, we didn't play them.
Yeah.
I guess because we thought that, hello. Oh, scheiße, oh, no.
So you said you have new songs, but you didn't play them?
No, I guess the thinking was that people here wouldn't know the new songs, so we'd play the old songs. Yeah. We've been working on material now, so we have about half an album's worth of new material. The Captain's been back in for a long time now. Yeah. He said to me when I got him back in, he said, "Why didn't you ask me before?" Well, I don't know. I don't really know what happened, but the two of them kind of fell out and they've never really reconciled. So, I don't know. I don't ask. Well, I live just outside of London, but the band is very fragmented. Monty and Captain live in Brighton, which is in south on the coast. He lives in San Diego. Drummer, Mr. Pinching, say hello. Hello. He lives in San Diego, so it's a little difficult when you want to get together, but he comes over. And I live, so we're fragmented, but we come together. Because things have changed, obviously, over the years with the internet and record companies and God knows what else. So we may end up just doing an internet-only release. But we're just working on new material now. We're with Nitro, as you know, with Grave Disorder.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of ended quite a while ago, amicably, but since then we've not been quite sure where we're going. But we've recorded a whole new bunch of material. We've got another maybe 5 or 6 songs to do, and then we're on an album's worth. And we're all busy on different things as well. I mean, Pinch works out in San Diego. I'm doing the Phantom Chords. I'm doing a film soundtrack, and Captain's doing the Dead Men Walking thing. So we're more busy than we've ever been, which is great. It's lots of fun. It's just great. Every day is something new, so it's fun. No, the Damned's always kind of taken preference, but it's just a weird situation because the Damned are a good band, but it's like other things seem to get in the way. I don't know. It's like I watch TV and I see bands on things, they get filmed, and I think, oh, it's terrible, and we could have done that better or whatever, and we're kind of left behind. But I don't know. It's weird. It's like we're at a point where when we do live shows, it's great, but no one is actually there and says anything about it. So no one actually covers it, or no one reviews it, or whatever. So I think people think that when you're a band of our age, we're going to be a bunch of fat guys not doing a very good show anymore, So, but I always think of people like Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop's probably better than he's ever been. He's gone back on the road now with the Stooges, and although it's not the whole Stooges, he's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I mean, so he's an inspiration for everybody, I think. It was a weird situation. There was actually a band before the Damned, which consisted of another lead singer called Dave, which I never knew his last name, blonde guy, Chrissy Hind on guitar, Rat on drums, and we did rehearsals in this church, and we kind of used Malcolm McLaren as a manager for a short time. Didn't work out. And then we formed the band when Brian was looking for a band, basically. Rat knew Brian, I met Brian in some way and he said, yeah, he looks like a singer, but we need to test people out and see how it goes. So they did this thing, and Sid Vicious never turned up to the rehearsal, so I got the job anyway. But you know, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I hadn't sang before. I kind of lied my way into everything. But there was a lot of chemistry there, and the band, you know, it was just a really good mix of people. But it's changed so many times over the years, but it always kind of improves and gets better. It's like, I don't know, it's just different. And it's always exciting. I mean, I find it as exciting now as it was back then, which is weird, you know, because it shouldn't be. It should be like, I'm an old man, I should be going through, oh, not this song again, but it's not like that at all. Every night is different. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what we're going to do, which I like that. And I think the audience like that as well, because, you know, rather than bands that just play you play your hits, your favourite songs, but a lot of bands you see, they'll play them like the record, whereas I don't know what Captain's going to do, I don't know what's going to happen, and that edginess is good, you know. I think the audience appreciates that, because it keeps it really live and fun for everybody. Well, I don't think we're back into punk rock. I think it's that the band have always been a series of individuals, and if you put them separately, you'd never think they would be together. But when we come together, it seems to work, and that's what makes the Damned unique, I think. You know, and as I said, it's I never know quite what to expect on stage, and the next album that we're working on will probably have quite a lot of psychedelic stuff in there as well, and some of our roots that made us what we are, you know. I mean, I grew up listening to German radio, funnily enough, which was American Forces Network Europe, which was a station that used to broadcast for the soldiers that were over here. But Wolfman Jack used to do this show, and he used to play the Seeds, the Shadows of Night, Chocolate Watch Band, all this kind of stuff that we never heard in England. So I grew up with all this great sort of garage band stuff, very raw things that no one knew what the hell I was talking about when I'd say I like these bands. And that influenced me. You know, when I heard Brian James play, the closest I could think of is he was like, you know, kind of like another Johnny Thunders or whatever. You know, he's that kind of a guy, very unique. It's a shame that he hasn't done more since, you know, the early days of the Damned. He's a great guitarist.